Oh my God, this is huge, absolutely huge news for Jurassic World Alive. And it's something that I've been wanting to talk about for so long, and I'm gonna go into everything with just a little bit of an asterisk. I can go over everything that's in the patch notes of Ludia releasing today about version 1.3. The problem is I can't go into anything that I know outside of those notes. So what you're not gonna see in this video is gameplay footage from the new update. And let me just tell you right now, if you have not seen the news, it's a massive update. So many things that players have been asking for are included in this. And from the gameplay, I will tell you that from what I've done, it's amazing. You guys are gonna love it. If you've been playing Jurassic World Alive and you're thinking, you know, this game is just missing like one or two things for it to be absolutely a phenomenal game, I feel like those one or two things are now in the game. Well, not now in the game, but they're about to be in the game. So, with all that being said, we still have Dinosaurs To Dart today. It is week 8 of special event supply drops. Pasto, I call him Pasto. It's kind of like pasta with an O. It could be Posto, but I think it's Pasto. Sucus here is one of the 2 rare class dinosaurs that you are going to have the opportunity to dart. It is a Habitat Zone 1 rare spawn. And your other dinosaur that you are going to have the opportunity to dart between today and tomorrow, so Monday and Tuesday, is Kulasuchus Gen 2. So keep that in mind. Now, Pastosuchus has a hybrid. I don't live in Zone 1, and I'm not really ever in Habitat Zone 1 when I'm playing the game. So my Pastosuchus is only level 8. Obviously, after 4 attempts, I can definitely get this up to level 10 pretty easily. And then you have the Metrodon, Metrodon, which is the hybrid, and then it has a hybrid of a hybrid, and for some reason every time I click on Triostronyx, my game crashes. So I'm not going to go that far, but just know that between Monday and Tuesday you are going to get 10 attempts at those 2 dinosaurs, with Kulasuchus Gen 2 being a global rare class spawn. I would say probably most of you have already seen plenty of these in the wild. If you don't live in Habitat Zone 1, you probably don't see a lot of the Pastos very often. So I would say go ahead and probably use all 10 darts on that. I've got several to choose from. They all look like Pastos, so I'm excited about that. We have great information. I'm gonna go over the details. It's great times, man. First and foremost, I do not know when the actual release is going to drop. Could be later this week, could be next week. I honestly, truth be told, I'm getting bit by a spider. Truth be told, I don't know. I don't know when the release is gonna come, but the notes are out. We're gonna go over that. It's a great day. And because I know this is pretty much gonna get lost in the shuffle of this week's events, especially if the update does drop, just know that Monday and Tuesday we've already talked about those dinosaurs of the week. Wednesday is going to be Gorgosuchus. It is the epic. That is the spawn for Habitat Zone 4. I did a video on Habitat Zone 4 on Friday, so you can catch that link here if you want to get up to speed on which dinos are available in Habitat Zone 4. Spin this stop here. Also, then on, I don't know, like Friday, on Thursday, you're gonna have Nundasuchus, which is a key ingredient to a lot of hybrids. It is a common global spawn dinosaur, so you have plenty of opportunity to dart that. I definitely wouldn't skip that day, but I wouldn't go out of my way either. And then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're gonna have Gorgosaurus, Megalosaurus, and that other one, Caprosuchus, which are all really nice ingredients for other hybrids. So make sure you get out and dart. Remember, for your common, you're gonna have 12 attempts for the one day. For the epic, you're gonna have 3 attempts on Wednesday. And then on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you're gonna have 15 total attempts. So what is this new update 1.3 all about? Well, I'm gonna start off by telling you there are 11 new dinosaurs. That's right, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's gonna be 4 hybrids and then 2 super hybrids are coming to version 1.3. But 11 new dinosaurs is just the tip of the iceberg. There is going to be achievements. There are going to be achievements, that's probably grammatically better. There are going to be achievements, over 30 of them. I want to say it's 31 or 32. And with the achievements, you can earn hard cash rewards for completing, and the more achievements, like the further you progress in your achievements, the more hard cash you are going to get. This is all coming straight from their nose. I will put a link down in the description below to their announcement. Like I said, I'm kind of under a gag order. I can't go into specific details from my experience with this. So everything I touch on is going to be straight from this press release that they sent out. Seasonal tournaments, there's more information to come on those. The maps. Increased chances of capturing rare or epic creatures. Increased map visuals with more texture and clarity. Added more supply drops to help you in your exploration. Normal supply drops are now orange and make them more visible on the map. And let me tell you, yes, they do. Payouts on VIP supply drops will give double rewards with every spin. And you can see the map change from day to night and dusk till dawn. Now let me just tell you, I hope I'm allowed to say this, but the day map looks the same. I've never been awake for the dawn map. I'm sleeping at that time. But the dusk and the night, thumbs up. Looks good. And those are just visuals. Like, that's a quality of life thing. But when you're putting attention into detail and making quality of life changes to something, you're on a good track. They have strike events. Remember I said, a lot of people were asking for more depth to the game. This is more depth to the game right here. Strike events are PvE, and I think that means player versus everyone battles that take place on the map in 2 new arenas, Daybreak and Nightfall. New strike events will appear on your map on a weekly basis. Unlike normal battle, strike event battles last several rounds. In a strike event, you need to defeat the opponent team to move on to the next round. But be careful. This team will become stronger with each new battle. And that is true. I've tested this. It's true. They become harder. Now I will say, when I was running my beta on this, I was not allowed to use my current normal account. So my beta account was a brand new start over account. So some of the things that I found difficulty with, I probably would not have difficulty with my my current team, but strike events was one of them. I struggled with my brand new team. So just know that if it is a progressive thing, and they did say that each team will become stronger, it may not be a complete walk in the park to get these rewards. Every time you win a battle, your progress will be saved. It's good to know, right? You'll also get a set of retries that allows you to re-enter battle at your current milestone if you're defeated. This is on a 3 strikes and you're out policy. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but it is. If you can win every round before using up all your retries, you've won the event. Even if you don't make it all the way to the end, you'll collect rewards every time you progress, but if you win, you will collect the grand prize. That is great for free to play, because it doesn't cost anything to do these battles, and there's more prizes, more resources that are becoming available to you. Location reporting, there's a flag button that can be used to report a dangerous spawn point or supply drop in the map. Social features. I know, because I hang out on the forums, I know people have been saying, what about social features? What about a friends list? They're listening, guys. They are listening. The news center can now be found with your mail in the message center. Use the all-new social tab and start building social groups with the friends feature. Once you've invited your friends via their gamer ID, you can challenge them to all new friendly battles. Friendlies. I know people have been asking about friendlies, and here it is. But get this, it's not just your dinos versus their dinos. No, no, no. During friendly battles, all creatures are set to level 26 for a fair competition that tests your skill. Now, you don't get any rewards or any prizes for the friendlies, but you do get all the dinosaurs set at level 26, where, if you are familiar with metahub.info, whenever they do their stats for different dinosaurs, they're all set to level 26. There you go. Battle. We've reworked the creature roster in order to create a globally balanced experience and to avoid power creep. Like, can we just be real for a second here? Games like this, everybody talks about power creep and how it's pay to win and everything else. Like, the best new dinosaurs are the strongest new dinosaurs, and unless you're paying lots of money, you can't compete. Well, they're doing something about that. They're trying to prevent power creep. They're acknowledging that power creep is a thing, and you can't have a game without having some power creep, because in order to introduce new figures, they have to have different sets of abilities to counter whatever's out there. But you don't have to make this set of new dinosaurs, these 11 new dinosaurs, they don't have to be stronger than all the 106 dinosaurs that were previously in the game, and that's not what they're doing. So if you want, you can go in and look at the battling details. There's a hybrid rebalancing, and this is, I like, Ludia gave me access to this, but they're not paying me to say any of this. This is not sponsored, this is not an ad for Ludia or Jurassic World Alive. But I completely agree with what they've done here. This update economically rebalances the meta score of the hybrids and super hybrids in the game according to the difficulty of obtaining their component elements. A legendary that is created by performing a fusion between a common and an epic is not worth the same as a legendary that is created by performing a fusion between two epics. This is reflected in the changes to abilities and attributes as seen below. That makes perfect sense. Like, if you're gonna have two commons that fuse together to create a hybrid, that hybrid should not be stronger than something that is an epic and a legendary. Like, it just shouldn't happen, and they've done that. What this is gonna do is it's going to allow you to build hybrids, and then from there super hybrids that are competitive for where you are in the game, because let's face it, not everybody's at the same spot in the game. You've got people like me who have been since day one of global release that have been playing. You've got new people joining all the time, and I think with this update, I think there are gonna be a lot of new people joining. But you also have people like Pokemon. He's from Canada, and he's been playing since beta, you know, like a month before global release at least. So his dinos are way more powerful than mine. I shouldn't be on the same level as him. It should take me time to work and build my roster up to that level. The attribute reallocation, the speed value of every creature has been better accounted for in the game's balancing, which means we had to reallocate attributes for most, if not all, creatures in this update. Instead of being part of the creature's pool of attribute points, the balancing of speed is done by giving a creature's every ability by factoring in each ability's speed, including abilities that act first. It's just kind of a long-winded way of saying that just because Velociraptor's the fastest dino in the game, it's not always going to be the first one to act. Raptor Duelist, speaking of Velociraptor. A few notable changes provide counters to prevalent Raptor meta. Some creatures have been redesigned or tweaked accordingly. Note that raptors are functionally unchanged. Other creatures are now better counters against them. So your raptors are not changing. What they're doing is they're saying raptors are strong, raptors are good, and they should be. But they're making other dinosaurs that can counter the raptors. The following Hadrosaur family creatures gain Superiority Strike: the Edmontosaurus, the Iguanodon, the Ouranosaurus, the Parasaurolophus, the Tenontosaurus, and Tragodistis. They all had to lose a hefty amount of speed to compensate for this powerful ability, which is Superiority Strike. This brings them in line with the new functionality niche as Raptor Duelists. They achieve this by combining a self-cleanse, which potentially removing Pounce's damage reducing effect, while also reducing the opponent's speed for 1 turn. Stegosaurid, which is Stegosaurus, Wooersaurus, Tujangosaurus, Kintrosaurus, Stegodius, and the new, I've got a whole new set of dinosaur names to ruin here, but I think we're just gonna call it Brachio, and I think it's Brachiosaurid, which is the Brachiosaurus and the Gira Fat Titan. I know that's not it, but it looks like a Gira Fat Titan, but I know that's not right. Also possess the same Superiority Strike. I'm not gonna read through all of this because I mean this is very lengthy. You have new counter attackers, you have decelerating impact, which is gonna change. It's more in line with Thagomizer. It says the speed reduction is 50% for 2 turns, however the cooldown is only 1 turn. Dodge is a random chance that an attack's direct damage is avoided entirely, similar to Cloak's dodge chance. Note that other effects of the attack that was dodged, such as stuns, speed reduction, and effects, which example are nullifying strike, they can be removed by removing positive effects. But those stun, speed reduction, and nullifications, those are still going to apply even if a dodge occurs. Matchmaking duration. Basically, what is going to happen here is if you are in Fallen Kingdom, Mount Sibo, SS Arcadia, or the Nublar Jungle, the search duration is 30 seconds before you find a bot. You shouldn't have any problem finding a human opponent in those levels. The max duration of 60 seconds for Badlands and Lockdown, and then a max duration of 2 minutes for Sorna Marshes and Jurassic Ruins. Jurassic Ruins is arena number 8. They've changed the arena battle rewards. Just know that some dinosaurs are being reallocated. I will go into that in a future video. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to touch on is on settings. An option to improve the battery life on older devices is now available to prevent impacting your data plan. Supply drops no longer have ads. However, rewards have been increased to compensate for this. Nevertheless, you can still choose to watch ad on special event supply drops to respin and collect more rewards. And of course, there's some minor text fixes. So there you go. That is like an absolute brief rundown of what is happening in 1.3 of Jurassic World Alive. And what I want to know from you, the community, the people who watch my videos, is what do you want to see videos on first? I've started loosely to make videos on the update through the beta version. I'm just going to tell you right now, I can't cover it all in one video. That would be like probably a 2-hour video. I don't have the time or energy or resources to edit a 2-hour video, but also I think most people would tune out. So I want to keep this short and sweet for each update, but let me know in the comments below, what do you want to see me cover first? Do you want me to go over the new dinosaurs? Do you want me to go over these new strike events? Do you want me to go over the friends list, friendly battles? I'm gonna let you guys decide. Let me know down in the comments below. What do you want to see first? Whew. Guys, let me just tell you, the first thing that I thought when I opened up the beta version was, wow, this looks amazing. And I'm just playing the beta version, so when they release it, everything is going to be functional. I don't have access to everything in the game, but I am excited for the future of this game because, like I've mentioned in this video, the things that people were talking about that they wanted to see added to the game, I think they've all been addressed. Like, I legit do not know of anything that was left out. They got the friends list. They got friendly battles. They've made it free to play friendly. They've addressed power creep in the Raptor meta. Even things that people weren't talking about. Just quality of life. Like I said, the day, the night, the dawn, the dusk. The screens are great. The visuals, they are definitely more crisp and more clear. In the battle arenas, on the maps, it looks good there. So, like, if you've been asking for it, you've got it. Let me know in the comments below. Are you hyped for this event, and I can't tell you, I don't know when it's going to come out. They didn't tell me, but I'm excited. Again, let me know what you want to see me cover first. What's most important to you? What do you like best about this update? And while you're there, hit subscribe. Go ahead and hit a like. Make sure you hit the bell so when I do release the videos about the update, you are on notification squad and you know when those videos drop. This has been an action-packed video, and this is the second video I've recorded for today for Jurassic World Alive, but this was huge news that I felt needed to be talked about sooner rather than later. So it meant coming out and doing a second video. I'm happy to do it. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited about the future of the game, especially from a developer that listens to its player base and says, here are your concerns, we hear them, we're actively doing something about them. Obviously, they can't do everything. Like, they can't give free-to-play players all a free Indoraptor. You can't do that. That's an in-game dinosaur. But they're acknowledging, here's what we're hearing, here's how we're changing. We got new dinos. A whole new set of dinos for me to butcher names on. I'm excited for this. That's all I've got for today. I hope you guys are hyped for this, because I know I am. And until next time.